Paul Cox, congratulations on your appointment as manager of Mansfield Town Football Club. Welcome to Field Mill.
Thank you very much. It's nice to be here.
Firstly, how did you convince the chairman and the board of directors that you were the man for the job?
I just went through to the interview. I talked them through what I'd achieved at the other club I'd been at. I put my proposals down for what I proposed for the future of Mansfield Town, and sold it like that. I was just thrilled that the chairman gave me a call and told me I was going to be offered the post.
So what do you propose for the future?
Well, I want to put the club on the map in terms of making this club a winning club, to making sure it's competing at the top of this league, and hopefully pushing for promotion to Division 2.
So what attracted you to the post?
I think it's a sleeping giant. I'm a Nottingham lad. I played for a Nottingham club, and I've always had my eye on this club, and I always look at the results and where they are. The potential here is massive. I wouldn't like to think if we got into the Football League that the chairman would like to stop there. I think you could take the potential of the club is that you could take the club to Division 1. I look at the likes of when I was playing, that this was a bigger club than Chesterfield, and you've only got to see where Chesterfield are now to realise that if someone grabs it by the scruff of the neck, they can take the club to the stars.
The post was actually described in a national newspaper as being one of the most attractive in non-league. Would you go along with that?
I think if you look at the non-league scene now, you look at the Conference National, which is the highest echoes of non-league football, it's got to be up there with some of the bigger clubs. Like I say, the potential of the place is frightening, and it's been sleeping for a number of years now. I'm hoping to grab the club by the scruff of the neck and push it to a different level.
You've been here for about an hour now. What are your first impressions of the setup?
Well, first and foremost, I think the whole place is run really professionally. I've been really impressed with the people that I've met. I'm hoping that we're all going to work as one team, and that we're all going to strive to get this club into the Football League again.
Let's talk about your previous job, where you enjoyed tremendous success at Eastwood Town, 2 promotions and indeed 2 other seasons where you finished in a playoff spot. How did you go about transforming that club?
Well, when I got to the club, it was at rock bottom. It was its lowest ebb. A lot of work went in on the playing side. I felt that the playing side was underachieving. We worked hard on the training ground. We made sure we brought in players that were passionate about being successful, and we developed a formula where we had a squad that was not only full of ability but had desire to achieve things. We went through a scenario where we had no money at the beginning, to a successful chairman coming in, who then ploughed a little bit of money into the club. And on both scenarios, we put together, like I say, a formula that was, I think at the end of this season, if it wasn't for the ground grading, I think we'd have got the club into the Conference National a year ahead of schedule. From a tiny club, when I took it over, a lot of people were starting to talk about Eastwood Town as being a club that just is a successful one, which everyone associated with the club has got to be proud of.
Let's talk about things back here at Field Mill, and a topic that is of interest to most people, the players. You've already met the members of the squad who are under contract. What do you plan to do about those who are out of contract?
Well, the way I work is I'm going to invite everybody that was here last season in for a chat. I want to sit down with them. I know I've got a wage structure to work with. I want to find out a little bit of ins and outs about them personally. I know the majority of the squad. Been down to see the majority of the squad at some stage, seen them all play. I'll make sure that I make a decision on individuals which is in the best interest of Mansfield Town. I do want to bring in my own players. I do feel as though the club needs to have a bit of a jolt, and for that to happen, it's unfortunate, but people have got to be moved on, and new players have got to be brought in. The players I want to be bringing in are players that want to be successful and have the desire to play at the higher level than the Conference National. So there will be players leaving, but not until I've spoke to them all individually.
So from that answer, you do have other targets already in mind?
Yes, ever since I spoke to John, I've been on the phone constantly talking to players. You know, it was apparent from last season. I know the club had a fabulous run and a Wembley appearance, but it's the bread and butter of league football that appeals to me. And trying to win championships and trying to get in the playoffs is my goal this year. And it's up to me to raise the bar in terms of the dressing room and the players around me. Like I say, the people I've highlighted will have good pedigrees in non-league football or league football, but more importantly, they'll have a desire to play for this football club and to be successful with it.
Forgive me for being presumptuous, but some are already linking you with the signing of Lee Stevenson, who you know all about, the goal-scoring midfielder at Eastwood Town. Is he somebody who can make the step up?
Well, somebody that scored, I think, 92 goals in 3 seasons, you can never discount. I know Lee personally. I sort of took on a mentor role for him at Eastwood, never mind a manager. And he's somebody that I'll be working very hard to try and bring to this football club. Goals win games, and not just that. He's a player that will put bums on seats. You know, the people that come and pay to watch Mansfield Town want to be entertained, and Lee's an entertainer as well as a very good player. So Lee's the type of calibre of player that I'm looking at. Like I say, he was linked with every sort of non-league club in the country 6 months ago, as well as attracting offers from championship clubs downwards. There's going to be a lot of competition to get a player like Lee, but I'm hoping with the backing of the chairman and the board that we can look to bring players of that calibre into this football club.